Yeah, we live. Check it out. Hey, it's your boy Classic from Classic Live. Now, hey, before we get the video started, I'm gonna need y'all to hit that like. If y'all new to this channel, be sure to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? This is a pre-birthday celebration. Just chilling right now with the subscribers and everything. And let me send this notification out so people can get it and respond to this. Hopefully, everything been going good with everybody. Man. A lot of things been going on, so I just been busy and out the way a little bit. But what's the word, man? Like, let me know what's been happening because so much stuff been happening. I've been kind of peeping in and seeing a little bit of everything, but haven't been able to fully go through everything. As a matter of fact, hold up. Share. I'm about to send out the link. You know what I'm saying? You could pull up, pop up, talk yo ish. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully everybody enjoying a Friday. But yeah, man. And I need to fix this one site because for some reason every time the notification don't get sent out. So, notification be all coming in late and everything. So it's like I gotta personally go in there and do it myself. And it's like that's weird though. But yeah, one second. Let me share this link. Man. And we're not gonna be here all day with it. See, that's what I'm saying. For some reason. Okay. Okay. Share this, post this. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For some reason, it don't send out the notification. So I gotta manually do it myself. And yeah, man. What is the word? And for some reason, it's hot as hell up in here. All right, I'm sending it out there. Okay. I think I got it. Yeah. So what's this? What's this? What's this? 600. Come on now. Oh my god. Yeah, I gotta fix this. Hey, for y'all that's on other platforms, be sure to like the video, be sure to hit that heart, repost, do whatever you gotta do to spread the word. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, I'd appreciate if you subscribe and everything. So you won't miss anything that's upcoming. Freestyle Friday. Hip hop. All right. Yeah. And for those that's on the other sites, yeah, do what you need to do to spread the word. Okay. Yeah, like don't mind me. I'm over here trying to navigate through everything. But I'm trying to think like what's been happening. The only thing I heard so far, Crip Mac was released and being offended by like what? Yeah, Crip Mac being released like that was kind of going wild for people. What the? Oh man, Dylan Brooks arrested. Biden, Obama, Jesse Jackson Memorial. Oh yeah, you got the whole Iran situation. What else? Wait, hold up. Hold up. Wait. All right. But yeah, man, this week been pretty busy, man. But that's better than not being busy, so can't really complain about that. All right. Sure. Yeah. All right. So now we back. Let me do this real quick. Patty share what her man said to her when she told him she's pregnant. Uh, man, shit. So what y'all got going on? You got a Friday night. What am I looking for? Oh man, hold up. Hold up. Yeah, and if I haven't done so, hit that like too, man. All right, what do I do? Share, copy. But yeah, so far I'm just chilling, man. Yo, 33rd, what's up with it? Yo, just stopping by, man. Had kind of a busy week and stuff, so I haven't been able to go live as often. But yeah, man, appreciate you tapping in and everything. Uh, but nah, man, like as far as what's been going on, like I said, yeah, they got the whole Crip Matt situation where he was released. Um, Ti versus 50 Cent. Now that's kind of interesting. Uh, it seemed like it seemed like 50 didn't want anything, but at the same time, he just released a verse that he threw shots at Ti baby mama. So it's about to be up for a while with these people. Ti. You said Ti new song kind of fire. Yeah, Ti song isn't that bad. Like I'm not like which one are you talking about? Because he did a couple of songs. I guess the one that he did with the Neptunes, a lot of people is talking about that one. But like Lessons, that's pretty dope. But it's just I don't know. I don't know if people pumping up that song because Ti haven't been out there like quite recently. You know, like he was recently doing a lot of that comedy stuff to where he kind of stepped away from the music scene. But as far as the song, I wouldn't say the song is whack, but I do believe like low key is getting a little bit of hype because it's who he's going after. And 50 Cent been bullying a lot of people for a long time. So anybody, like, they'll champion on anybody just to see, somebody else win besides somebody that's been winning for so long. So overall, yeah, the song's pretty decent. But as far as fire, uh I don't know, man. But the thing is like, as long as people ain't, getting unalive from this situation, I really don't care. Like, it's cool to have people go back and forth in hip hop. Like, I noticed when the whole J. Cole stuff was going on with Kendrick, you had some people was actually saying like, "Oh yeah, it's cool that J. Cole stepped down." Like, dude, that's weak as hell. So you telling me if one rapper say, "Yeah, I'm the best rapper ever," and then the next person say, "No, I'm the best rapper," the first person's supposed to just be like, "Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry." Like, nah, that's weak as hell. So the thing is, like, rap always been about competition, and let them know. Okay, yeah, yeah. If I'm not mistaken, that's the song with that the Neptunes produced, right? Because he's been doing a lot of promotion for that song, and wait, he's been doing a lot of promotion for that song and everything. Um, but yeah, at least he's saying something and not, being a coward about the situation. It's all petty. Yeah. Like, honestly, people really don't know like what it started over, but it really stemmed from the fact that they were supposed to do a versus. I don't know if 50 said no, but that was kind of the first thing that started this whole beef per se, you know. And then I guess there have been like some underlying things that happened before, but it never really surfaced to where it became a big issue. And drama makes money, bro. Yes, it do. And that's what I'm saying. It's like some people are saying that Ti family is trying to use this beef to springboard their careers to the next level, because all of a sudden I seen what's his name, I think Damani, he was rapping, King Harris, he was rapping, they even had the little girl rapping, or she was doing some little freestyle song. So it's like, this is an opportunity, and like you said, beef do bring a lot of money. Like, that brings like, unless it gets real dangerous to where people can't go to different events because it's getting shut down by people and people getting hurt, that's when they will want to shut everything down. But right now, everything is good. Like, they're not tripping about the beef because they know it's all for entertainment purposes. So, it is what it is. Ain't nobody gonna get hurt with it. I like Ti and everything, but one thing I know is you don't F with 50. Yeah, man. Like, now they saying like 50 talking about having a documentary on Ti and Tiny. And like, if you be in this industry long enough, you're gonna have some dirt on you. It's very rare a lot of people don't walk away without getting any dirt on their name type stuff. Even they got 50 Cent got allegations and allegedly snitched on different people. So that's something against your street character. With T.I., he got allegations and allegedly had some females dealing with you know, he was arrested for what was that, like them pills. And it's crazy. Not too long ago, a female was telling me a story of how allegedly, you know, that one guy that's not 50 Cent was trying to get with her and do some funny type of stuff, whatever. And you know, it's already out there that he has his wife and stuff like that. So allegedly, you know, they get down with the get down, you know, going both ways or whatever it is. I don't know if I don't think T.I.'s like that, but they're saying that, you know, allegedly Tiny, you know, she's on that timing. So that's crazy. 50 Cent gonna have to change his name to 50 Spielberg, laughing at all these documentaries. Yeah, and the funny thing about that, like this dude, like these documentaries that he's been doing is like really been his way of making income and everything. But the crazy part about it is, you know, they're pretty decent. But at the end of the day, you know what? A lot of people want to hear him rap. But you going back to this format of doing this stuff, these documentaries and stuff, it's like at least T.I. is keeping it hip hop and putting it on wax. Yes, T.I. has more to gain from that, to where, you know, like I said, he kind of took a step back from rapping. So this is the perfect opportunity to go out there and start rapping and getting everything popping with your name. So, you know, it's just like, it's funny that all this stuff is going on. Like you said before, it's really petty, but we know that and what I about to say, I lost my train of thought. I'm trying to do like two things at one time. It's really petty that this is going on, but we know that it makes money. So, you know, it is what it is. We got Misty MD Live. Yo, what's up? Wait, what else is there? And I agree, T.I.'s keeping a hip hop. 50 looking more about making money. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like 50, like do you respect that? You know, somebody like you make, all right, somebody diss you, so you making a rap about it. Like, it is what it, that's hip hop. But as far as like jokes and memes and stuff like that, people are gonna get tired of that. Brightening his horizons, you know what I mean? Yeah. And like the thing is, like 50, a lot of the times when all this beef stuff is mentioned, they end up, he always say what he had to say in his post and then tag whatever business thing that he has going on. Because like, you notice, like a lot of the times whenever he make a meme or a comment about something that's going to draw a lot of attention, he's hashtagging his liquor or hashtagging his TV show. So it is a tool for promotion, but at the end of the day, people are going to get tired of, you know, you taking shots at people. It's just like you see somebody, oh yeah, man, I'll beat them up. And then when they tell you, hey, then why don't you go fight him? Oh no, I you know what I'll do to him and all this other stuff. Is like people aren't going to be, they're not going to be satisfied with you just talking all the time. So, you know, it's just crazy that we're in this predicament, and people, and it's funny, like 50 Cent know that, because when he previewed the song that he did and he was dissing T.I., it's an old song. He's feeling the pressure of people wanting him to rap. Even he made a post during all this stuff that was going down, and he actually cut the comments off because people were saying like, hey bro, F all the memes, we want to see you rap. So for you to cut the comments off, you already know that you kind of feel some type of way about that. And it is what it is. So it's just like, yeah, man. 50 is the businessman. That's what he's gonna do. Yeah, yep. Do you think T.I. is a real G or fake? Uh, you know, I wouldn't say that he's like he came out there. Like, let's just break it down from the beginning of T.I. coming out. He came across as he came out as somebody that was a trapper. So is a trapper a gangster? Not necessarily. A trapper is somebody that that hustle, move different products, but they're still in the street. They're not quote unquote a gang banger. So T.I. has put himself out there to be a street guy. Now, if we talking about real G, like as far as the gangster, I don't think he. That's kind of a tough one because some people will say like a trapper is a gangster, and then some will say no, a gangster is somebody that put in work and do all this other stuff. So I would just label him a trapper, and he's been kind of solid doing that, but he got caught with all them that heavy weaponry. And then he ended up like, how do you have silencers, all these type of crazy weapons, and then get away without doing jail time, and the person that you with end up getting caught up? So yeah, that ain't no real G stuff. Like, if you're snitching on people, yeah, you can't be in the streets and be a snitch, bro. So he got that on his jacket. And then after that, they got caught up in him and Tiny got caught up in LA. I think that was LA. They got caught in LA with like a lot of them pills. And whatever happened with that, for some reason, it seemed like a lot of his cases just slip away. He get caught up in something and then it just disappear all of a sudden. So yeah, you tell me that then, because he's snitching some way somehow. Yeah, is my guess. Yeah. So the thing is like, allegedly, I don't know, but it's very funny that you can get caught up in a lot of these cases, but then find a way to get out of it. So, you know, just as far as the hip hop aspect, yeah, it's pretty cool to see people, say who's better and everything. But the one thing that kind of rubbed me the wrong way was the fact that, King was talking about 50 Cent dead mom. Now, disrespecting the dead, like, that's a whole nother thing. Like, I don't think that disrespecting the dead is cool. But to be fair, 50 Cent made a jab or a joke towards Tiny, and Tiny's a mother of some kids. So yeah, they're not gonna take that. You feel me? So yeah, like, disrespecting people that's no longer here, that's not cool. But when you're disrespecting people, parents and mothers and all that stuff, it opened up the door for other people to judge and for other people to say what they gotta say. So, that's basically his fault. I kind of think that 50 looking for as much dramas as he can find lately, in my opinion. Yeah, like, the thing with 50, like, 50 always, he be making his comments, and when you're always making your comments on everything, then people going to start, commenting on you. Like, how come you always dealing with, why you got this to say something negative? So it is what it is. So it's, at the end of the day, if you can't take the heat, get out the kitchen, man. Don't get me wrong, I love 50 Cent. Yeah, 50 cool, man. People got their ways and they handle things the way that they handle it, but you know, uh shit, the my first opportunity I got was 50. So, I appreciate that and everything, but people ain't perfect, so they could be wrong. But I think more should be focused on the hip hop unless the drama. That's my yeah. Like, and that's the thing. Like, honestly, as far as the drama, hopefully it don't get to anything serious, but with going back and forth and sparring, it's cool. Like, my whole thing is, in order to sharpen your blade, you got to go out there and you got to use it. So what better way to sharpen up your skills than to go out in the field and and test what you learn. And from what I'm seeing, Ti is not backing down. Ti will be considered the underdog in the situation, but a lot of people are gravitating toward him like that. So I think it's partially because people are tired of 50 Cent, and people think that 50 is like a bully. And less the drama, yeah. I know there's a lot of ish between East Coast and West Coast, but think what could happen if East Coast and West Coast can get together. I support West Coast and I like West Coast hip hop, but if they did like a hybrid, it would be fire and they all get along while they did it. Like, honestly, that'd be cool, but I don't ever think it's too different. That like I said, that's a cool idea. It's hard enough alone to get the West Coast together. Like, I was talking to the homie about that before. Like, the West Coast, we're separated as far as the Bay Area and California. You know, we like the Bay Area got their hyphy style. LA got their gangster, G funk style, to where if you can make a hybrid and a blend of that, that would be dope. Now, for the East Coast and the West Coast to get along, that'll be historical and that'll be different. But I don't think that that'll happen just because of the fact that the East Coast and the West Coast, they got their little history, and then the styles are very different. So I don't see it lasting like that because like the lyricalness of East Coast and New York rappers and all that stuff, that I think they would say like, yeah, the West Coast rappers, they're dumb or they can't get with they lack skill. I don't see it working. Like that sound cool and everything, but me personally, I don't know. I think like one big cipher would be fire with all the top guys, no matter where they're from. Yeah, that would be dope. And honestly, on some real stuff, they're trying to bring back ciphers. I'm seeing certain people get together and do ciphers because XXL, the XXL, they was doing their ciphers and stuff, but the ciphers, that was kind of whack. Now you got people like On the Radar, they're doing their ciphers with certain people that's blowing up on their platform, and ciphers are low key kind of coming back to where people are kind of like rocking with them. And another thing, like as far as for hip hop to really like for East Coast and West Coast to come together, there got to be a better appreciation for lyrics and putting songs together. Like, I've been listening to a lot of what's been going on recently with like the younger crowd in the hip hop space. And to be honest with you, it's very few from the younger side of the game that actually respect lyricists. And it's crazy. Like, we got so much mumble rap, and prime example, like Playboy Cardi. Playboy Cardi, like the swag that he brings to records is pretty decent. But then when you break down what he's talking about, he's not talking about anything. So, it's just like we got a lot of swag rappers that don't really say anything. Like, have anybody heard of the rapper Yeet? Yeat? Yeet? That's like on some meme stuff. Yeet used to be a term that people used in memes, but this dude based his whole career off of that. So that just show you like how certain rappers damn near don't necessarily take the craft seriously like that. So I think, like, in matter of fact, why do you think that hip hop is quote unquote dying? You know, we had before Nas was saying hip hop is dead, basically because lyricism and all the things that made rappers and artists dope, it was fading away. Now we have another level of that to where a lot of these hip hop heads, well, not hip hop heads, but a lot of these hip hop labels, they started getting into the statistics side of the game to where if it didn't make statistical right numbers, then they not messing with it. No matter how dope it is, they're going after the statistics. And chasing stats, you're going to mimic a lot of the sounds and a lot of the songs that you presented and put it out. So people are going to catch on to it. It's like, oh yeah, it's dope, it's dope. But then it's like, damn, I'm tired of hearing the same song. So now they're saying hip hop is dying financially. They hit their ceiling already. He said, I like some East Coast stuff, but West Coast lyrics and beats to me are 10 times better than hip hop. I mean, better than East Coast rappers. Just my opinion though. Yeah. The reason why I said hip hop because I was thinking about East Coast in the whole boom bap. Boom bap beats they're okay. They're cool. Personally, me, I like trap beats. And then I like, West Coast beats. And then I like hip hop beats. In the traditional hip hop is just very simplistic, doom cat, doom doom cat. Like that's cool. But I need something that has more bounce to it, more rhythm. And, to each his own. These Yeet and the WWE area. Yeah, man. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like hip hop is not the same that it used to be, and it is what it is. Like that's the reason why we're getting the results that we're getting, because people aren't taking the craft seriously, and it's all about money. It's all about gimmicks and stuff. Like once Vine kind of came out and people was just doing things like Vine and YouTube in that whole prank era, that really translated into the music side of things because it started becoming like more of a microwavable society. Everything had to be in and out within 5-10 seconds. And the same thing that happened with the music, like music songs used to be fucking Bone and Biggie. It's Bone and Biggie. That song was like 4 or 5 minutes long. A lot of great Jay-Z, Nas songs was 4 or 5 minutes long. Now they only putting out songs that's a minute 57 seconds, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So it's very microwavable and biodegradable to where you can just listen to it now and then dispose of it because it's trash. I like the G-Funk. Yeah, honestly, like G-Funk got some pretty dope beats. That's what I'm saying. That's where the rhythm come in. When you think about G-Funk, you think about a lot of those bass and those leads, and you have to have some type of rhythm for that. So, man, okay, he said, I agree 100% these days. It's just a lot of hot pocket. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is microwavable. And Icy Baby, what's up with it? A lot of the music is microwavable. And somebody that I can kind of say is like low-key the king of that, but on kind of the top tier of that is Drake. Never mind the whole situation that happened between him and Kendrick and stuff, but Drake makes some cool songs. Some of the songs are lasting through time. 10 years from now, people gonna play it? I doubt it. It's like Drake know how to make emotional songs, but it low-key don't mean anything. And then the people that listen to them songs, they're like they're down there emo. So, and then the crazy part about it, Drake has a whole squad of people that a production team is not one producer, it's multiple producers that's doing the beat. Then as far as the lyrics, you got multiple people helping with the hooks, helping with the verses, to where you got this package, a well presented package, but at the same time, it's like it don't really mean shit. So like I see a lot of the young people, they like Drake, and that's crazy. Like Drake, like I said, he would be top tier of this. I wouldn't say a mumble rapper, but microwavable shit. Who's calling my phone? Ooh, 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 ooh. Who's calling my phone? Like, who gives, like, that shit is trash. Is it Stacy? Like, who's going to be playing that in 5-10 years? Like, nah. Like, Drake is someone that's here for right now. And I don't think that like people calling him the GOAT, and like he's damn near like the Michael Jackson of our time, but I don't think that. I don't think that. From a wheelchair to Degrassi to OVO, what a world we're living in. Hey, that's some real talk though. Like this dude always had this dude had a nice upbringing, but swear to God, like he's from the ghetto or from the slums and shit like that. So it's like it's crazy that this dude portrayed to be somebody that he's totally not. And he like that's what I'm saying. He's like manufactured. And don't get me wrong. Some of his songs are cool. But he's just basically a glorified Playboy Cardi or something. At least Playboy Cardi, like his lyrics might not be the best, but he do have swag, and that's pretty cool. But that's what we're into now. We're into the swag rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like Kendrick is very dope lyrically. He put together very good CDs, but as far as him as a rapper, it's kind of like some people will say that he's limited because he's too lyrical. But that's more hip hop than what Drake is. Drake is literally like a hybrid. 1 minute he's doing a Jamaican song. Next minute, he's doing an Afrobeat song. Next minute he's doing a pop song, an R&B song, or a hip hop song. So, is Drake really hip hop? No. Especially when hip hop is depicted on people and their skills. Well, they need to quit worrying about their image and focus more on the music so we can get back to some good hip hop. And none of this is, hey, I agree with you. And I think it really started with a lot of the mumble rap. We need another Dre, another Easy, another Snoop, somebody. Yeah, the thing is that would be dope. But I believe that low key, there are people out there that's very creative to where we don't even need to mimic, what we had in the past. We can really start from scratch and get somebody totally different. Because Dre is dope. But even with Dre, they will say that his beats are very minimalistic. It's not much that you put behind it, but it's his EQing and his mixes that everybody love because it be so clear and pristine. You can hear everything. Now, like people will question, they will say like low key DJ Quick is better than Dr. Dre. One's more melodic and I guess what you can say technologically sound, but both of them are top tier. And it's nothing like none of that bullshit. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, somebody sent a text. But no, but when we're comparing like Dr. Dre's and the DJ Quicks, that's top tier. You can't get no better than that. So to a certain degree, I do agree with you on that. Yeah, we need to have more of the Dr. Dre's and the Eazy's and stuff like that. But I believe that there's enough talent out there to where we don't even have to have another one of those per se, but we can have somebody that's totally different and that could bring the West Coast to a whole nother level. Like that's why I'm getting on my stuff. I ain't saying I'm better than Dr. Dre, but I promise you, I got something to provide that definitely gonna change some shit up, man. And that's what I've been working on. Like the thing is that I got so much shit that I'm trying to do right now, but everything is gonna come through. It's not gonna come through just at a snap of a finger, but things about to come through slowly but surely. Some things are kind of set back, like the homie had an incident that happened, and prayers going out to him to where he have a speedy recovery and stuff. But we about to get back on what we've been doing because we already got some people interested in some stuff, and I already been talking to a couple of people and stuff. So it's time to really move forward. And the state of hip hop, it's in a very funny ass place right now. Said 90s coattail rider, cocktail rider. Yeah, cocktail, hey, it's all the same thing, man. But yeah, that's real talk though. Like the beats that I make or got popular for, were I can't even say like they're like, if anything, the funny part about it is sampling and the usage of 808s. I guess you would kind of say like that's like East Coast beats. I got a couple of West Coast beats and stuff that I've been working on, but as far as music placements, most of my placements sounded like some East Coast sounding stuff. I'm trying to get like some real trap. Wait, hold on. Anybody can put auto tune on and mumble lines and sound good these days with AI and everything. It's a joke. Not like the 90s where it took skill. And that's the thing. Like when I got introduced into the industry and everything, it wasn't like you getting on social media and you doing some dumb hee-haw, whatever it is, and now you popular. Oh, you're the hee-haw person. Like, nah, you actually had to have skill. You actually had to know somebody that knew somebody to actually reference you, so yeah. The thing is like it need to get back to that. And there's so many different avenues to where the music is just at an abundance right now, but is it good music? No. And that's the problem. And that's only not for hip hop, that's for music in general. I would say, yeah, that's for any genre of music that's strictly focused on nothing but numbers. Because, like I said before, if you're just strictly focused on numbers and stuff, that's not going to really get you anywhere. You might make some money right now, but as far as the longevity of the music, it's not going to sustain. So, yeah, man, like this hip hop shit, it's crazy. Like, soon as they talking about like hip hop is dying, now this is the part where I'm getting more into music now and stuff. So it's uh like these days you see all these guys that sound amazing on album, but their shit live, it's a joke. Yeah, man. And they had that back, in the 2000s and everything. Like, prime example, when you said that, the first person I thought about was John B. John B made some crazy dope records. And he's a white guy too. Dude sound black as hell. But they said once he performed live, it sounded trash. The same thing with Genuine. Genuine had all these records. But hearing him live, he sound trash also. And then you got the new generation of that. It's this R&B artist that's named, he go by Blast. He had this one song that was like real popular. But this dude, every time he sing live, he sound terrible. So I agree with you on that. Like these artists nowadays, yes, skill need to be more involved, but The problem is social media have it to where anybody can get on a platform, and as long as people like them, next thing you know, they're popular. And a lot of people use music as a source and a tool to catapult themselves to the next level in their career. To where they don't respect the craft, they respect the bag, if anything. So that's what I'm saying. It's crazy that a lot of that is going on, and the labels really messed it up to where they're more focused on money. Like, this era has the most mimic, duplicated sounded artists from rap. Like, R&B is kind of different. You can't really necessarily replicate somebody's vocals, but as far as hip hop, yeah. Oh, we need this producer. They did this hit record, so we need to have the same type of record. Oh, so and so the rapper, he did this many times platinum records, so we need to have somebody sound exactly like him. That's what got hip hop in the state of where it's at right now. There's no originality. Everybody sound the damn same. Like, matter of fact, the that one artist, what do you go by? Hit headband or something. Well, it's TikTok popular. The nigga sound like NBA YoungBoy. And if you don't have a trained ear and know exactly how NBA YoungBoy sound, you would think exactly, oh yeah, that's an NBA YoungBoy song. And then going about your day. So the thing is like, people know that sounding like somebody else can get you on, but at the same time, sounding like yourself is definitely the way to where you can get your own shit popping. So just as far as like hip hop and what's going on nowadays is very trash, and it needs to be saved. It needs to be fixed. You need to go back to the roots of what made hip hop what it was. So, it's just like, at the end of the day, and why am I getting this message? Hip hop is in a bad predicament. Been no good hip hop in Portland for a while though. Yeah, I feel you on that. And that's what I'm saying. Like, as far as Portland, I really don't know many artists that came up out of there. But I can low key agree with you on that, man. Just hip hop's very in a very funky state right now, and that's why it's so exciting to see. It's not even exciting to see like rappers drop projects nowadays, but it's interesting on certain levels when you hear somebody disgruntled and going at somebody else because it's been so boring. Like, I'm going to Mariah to Science with friends, which doesn't sound fun to me. What, you going to her concert or something? And Mariah to Science just she sound all right. She's not bad. She looked nice and stuff, but that's like, you can get anybody that look nice and stuff. So as far as talent, she's pretty decent. Now, is she up there like legendary status? Like, yeah, I don't know. Oh, for sure, yeah. Yeah, that would be pretty dope though. But like, I don't know how she is live though. Like, some of the records that she got is pretty decent. Like, I was messing with the whole night. Like, I was on her music before a lot of people knew who she was, and before they found out, like, oh, she was Young Thug, Boo or whatever. But she had a couple songs that had like that 1980s vibe. That I forgot the name of the song, but it's like, basically she had her dude and she set him up and whacked him and got him out of here or whatever, and it had like a 1980 feel. Like, that song was pretty dope, but it's just her, as far as being like some top tier singer, is like, yeah, she's decent. I wish I could go to a Pac concert, but never got to do that with such. Yeah, I feel you on that. Like, Pac, I know them concerts was crazy, like, for real though. And yeah, man, those were the times to be alive. Like, even not even Pac, but shit, later on to the Up in Smoke tour. I'm pretty sure those concerts is fire too. So we definitely need to get back to that. The current state of hip hop is trash. And yeah, man, that's all I gotta say today, man. This little live that I did, I haven't been on here in a minute, like basically all week and stuff, because I've been helping different people and getting my stuff together too. So, I had to go live before my birthday. My birthday is tomorrow. So we about to turn up. I got a couple of things that somebody leaked the surprise. Somebody leaked the surprise, but there's a couple of things that's gonna be going on. So I might be busy during my birthday to the point to where I can't go live. I know tomorrow's Saturday, and that'd be a cool time to go live and stuff. But shit, I might just go live from wherever I'm at. And for some parts of it, I won't be able to show that, but it is what it is on that. Man, what is this? What the hell? Yeah, for some reason, my YouTube is tripping low key. Hell yeah. But yeah, man, like I said, man, pre-birthday celebration with my subscribers and everything. I appreciate everybody that pulled up. If you oh shit. Yeah, I appreciate that, homie. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I appreciate that, bro. The early birthday present for sure, fam. But yeah, man, I'm gonna try to go live tomorrow, even if I'm out, where I'm at. For sure, I already know one place. For one place, I can't do that. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, one of the places I know I can't show, but I'll try to do my best for that though. But yeah, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it's just another day. I wish I could have planned something like sooner, but I'm not gonna lie, I might just end up taking me a little vacation and shit though, like the week after. Not gonna be on my birthday and everything, but yeah, I think I might be getting up out of here very soon. Man, as far as like I was about to say, like low key, they be having cruises that go to Mexico and everything, but I don't think going to Mexico would be the best thing right now. Them cartels are going crazy, burning up everything. And I know they're not going to the ports and stuff, but yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll tell people to stay on a boat and don't get off because of how everything is up in smoke over there. So, you know, yeah, man, it's another year. Blessed to be here on this earth, so you got to make the best of it. But yeah, man, I appreciate all y'all for pulling up. If y'all haven't done so, hit that like. If y'all new, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, that shit's crazy. Mincho got whacked. Yeah, man, and that's another situation where we got the US like the US been involved with the Venezuela situation. The US been involved with El Mencho getting clapped. The US been involved with Israel and Iran and everything. So we've been having our hands in a lot of people's business to where we're gonna have to buckle up because something about to shake. Something about to shake. I'm already knowing like somebody's gonna be looking for their get back. And it's just it's unfortunate, but hey, it is what it is. Man, and another thing, I figured out a couple of things that I'm doing that is going to improve my streams. I figured out a couple of tricks and stuff like that, and I know I'm gonna implement that on not the next live, but it's gonna be probably like the next two lives. I'm gonna start doing it. So yeah, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. You have a good night too. Yo, 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 yo. What's the word with it? What's the word with it, man? Nothing, man. Just chilling before my birthday, man. And shit, I've been on here almost a hour and everything, so I'm about to get off in a minute. If anything, I'll probably do 5 more minutes and stuff, so I can get that hour mark. But ain't much going on. What's going on with you, Brian? And Brian introduced me into Jersey Mike subs. Now, before, I used to think Subway was pretty decent. But yeah, Jersey Mike is where it's at. And I'm not gonna lie, Jersey Mike, I don't want to be biased and say, oh man, they got the best subs ever, but Jersey Mike is definitely top tier for sure. Jersey Mike's. Oh, you just woke up, man. You a night owl for sure, man. Oakland was fun for a week. Shit, when you go to Oakland, man. That's what I'm saying. I got my brother, he stay up there. I know he in the Bay Area somewhere. I was supposed to see about him and stuff, but I just never made my chance to go out there. Okay, he just got back. Oh yeah, that's dope, man. And how far is Oakland from Portland? Like, is that driving distance? Or you took a flight? And what y'all know about Jersey Mike subs though? Oh, 10-hour drive, that's not bad at all. Yeah, that's not bad at all. That's definitely doable. Man, I'm supposed to be going to Texas too, man. So, yeah, man. I got some trips that I'm supposed to be making, man. I guess I'm about to just be on a little tour real quick. You feel me? Hey, and y'all need to stay away from McDonald's, man. McDonald's got that big arch, that burger. If you saw that CEO eating that burger, he was like he was kissing a burger. He didn't want to eat the burger, man. I'm going to Miami in July for a month. Hey, man, I'm not gonna lie. I love Miami. Miami is fire. Like the atmosphere when I went, because I went to Miami, then I went to the Bahamas and stuff. But in Miami, oh hell no, I'm gonna get to that. But in Miami, the weather is very unpredictable, is very humid, but it could be sunshine and all that stuff. But then next thing you know, it just start pouring down raining. I don't mind that. I don't mind it. It seemed like it was cool. Maybe because I was visiting, but to live in that type of weather, maybe I would hate it. But Miami is a vibe. Miami, like, yeah, I like it out there, man. I don't know if I'll move there, but I fuck with it. I fuck with it. That burger pretty good. I tried it. Ew. Thumbs down. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Ew, 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 ew. Like, honestly, like, I'm really like, man, I stopped smoking, I stopped drinking and stuff. Now the only thing is trying to eat better and looking at McDonald's and all that stuff, man. Like, we gotta have better choices, man. Like, I'm not gonna go straight vegetable mode. Even with the vegetables, you have to clean it properly to make sure all the chemicals that they sprayed on it isn't on there. So it's just like, to be honest with you, don't want to sound like I'm some old man and everything, but yes, we have to put the proper fuel in our body if we want us to operate properly. So, just it's cheap for a reason. Like if the burger's $2, $3, then just imagine how much it costs for them to produce that. If you go to Oakland, you can hang out with MC Hammer at his new job, Senior Fry Cook. Can't touch this because just came out the oil. This dude Brian's a fucking fool, man. This dude Brian is dumb, man. Like he always be having them jokes, man. This dude is funny. because I was low key was about to believe this dude, but then all of a sudden I thought about who was saying it, and Brian, he's a jokester. Yeah, man, this dude is funny. Yeah, man, this dude Brian's a fool with it, man. But yeah, man, we need to definitely need to put the right things in our body and stuff so we can live a long life and live a nice healthy life to where you know you don't have all these type of ailments and all this stuff or whatever. So it's just you want to do it now before it get too late, man. Why so serious? Man, ain't nobody serious, man. What other jokes you got, bro? What other jokes you got, bro? Oh, hell no. The Modelo and burritos for me lately. Man, man, not then. Yeah, bro. The Modelo's, like all like, yeah, that's gonna get you fat. And then the burrito, man. Yeah, depending on what type of burrito you eating, but yeah, bro. And look in the mirror. Man, we done hit our hour mark. Brian and woke up and now he's about to get crazy in the chat, man. This fool said, yeah, my bathroom has been having the ghost of the chupacabra haunting it lately. Lord have mercy. That don't sound like that smelling too right, y'all. But yeah, man. Hey, yeah, I'm about to cut it short. About to be out of there. You know, I'll probably go live tomorrow, or I might just take that time off, just celebrating and stuff. But for sure, I'll be live Sunday, and most likely we'll have another panel. I might get Billy back on here. What this fool say? This dude said, I don't get crazy, I get ludicrous. All right now. Chill, chill, chill. But yeah, Sunday, we're gonna have a panel. We have Billy back on there. Should probably have Brian, have Corn Dog on here. Probably have Set in the West. Probably have some other people pop up and stuff. I'm gonna reach out to the other homies and stuff because they've been telling me like they wanted to get on here, but like I've been fucking going live when they be either at work or they be busy and stuff. Ludacris is a buster. And Ludacris is tight. He just stopped rapping and focus on movies. All right, peace out, man. Yeah, man. Peace out, man. Hey, man. Hey, y'all have a good day, man. Don't do nothing crazy. Don't do